I have an important question for you right now in Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker. Is it worth playing in 2023? That is exactly what we're going to be discussing in this video. There are going to be 3 parts of this video. 1, 2, and trace. Yeah, that's 3, baby. We have to address the elephant in the room, and no, I'm not talking about the lack of uploads on my channel. That is a whole nother dark animal creature in the abyss. Listen, we have to talk about, is the game worth playing in 2023? And the first one up is going to be about connection issues that you're all facing, and people who potentially want to look at play this game and create their own ninja and go through battles amongst their peers. Well, there's a few things that I need to talk about. Now, this is a 5-year-old game, so if you're coming into this game a little bit late into the quote-unquote game again, you're gonna struggle a little bit because these players have been here for a while and they're gonna have items and unfair advantages that you clearly just don't have. And this game is quote-unquote pay to win, so you're gonna have to buy some DLCs. Now, what exactly DLCs you should run? Please check out my video to see which DLCs you should run in 2023. I highly recommend it if you need to get caught up on that. But connection errors is going to be your main fight to the death, right? You're going to get disconnected out of games if you're on Xbox. Good luck getting into a game. Go into 1010 and you may or may not make it out as you use your esoteric scrolls to get nothing but random items that you don't need. Now, there's a huge old age argument that we're having right now. Is cosmetic mods considered modding or is it cheating? Personally, I think cosmetic mods do not give you an unfair advantage, especially if you lose your account. Don't have time to play the game necessarily to gain that skill or gain those items. You're gonna go ahead and get those cosmetic items and be up on par with people who are basically have been playing this game for 5 years. So if you don't really want to waste all your money, just go to Shinobi Shop and do that. Now, I know that's a huge controversy, but speaking of modding is still a huge issue in Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker, and those are not the Kirin scrolls or the giant toad that come and are summoned at the beginning of the game, or so on. That is just a ultimate scroll, and it'll literally say in a giant tag right there at the top, so don't type me, I got a Kirin at the beginning of the game and they scattered across the map. How did they do that? Sir, that's already in the game. But listen, a modding ultimate jutsu or a god mode cheat is essentially saying, I can't be touched, I'm gonna throw infinite amount of kunai at you and you can't do anything about it. Now there's some jutsus that can take care of it, blah 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 blah, but I'm not getting into that. Listen, we're gonna see ultimate mods, the heavenly foot of pain or the Madara ultimate is coming down there and smacking you and over and over and over again. And yes, I'm not talking about the community hub that you've been watching getting smacked over at the top all the time, but listen, those jutsus are annoying, and it seems like Shinobi Strikers is taking baby steps to fix it, but it's essentially in 2023, and they've been going on since, I don't know, about 2019. Let's speed up the process if you want to continue playing this game, or you're going to be going against modders all the time. Now, I touched on this a little bit, but I'm not going to make it one of the 3 that I'm talking about. This is just maybe a 2.5. Now, this essentially is the issues with esoteric scrolls and scrolls in the whole gacha system that Shinobi Striker has. We need the items to be better at Shinobi Strikers fighting against people that do have claws or unlimited DLCs. We can't essentially go to 1010 and get a item that we are guaranteed to get. Now, if we use esoteric scrolls, there should be a higher chance to get that item. Now, there is a way to kind of beat the system, but I don't have that secret sauce right now. I'm sorry, there was a way to do it, and there's a video about it deep on the YouTube web. So check that out. If you find it, great. But listen, esoteric scrolls are really annoying to get. They don't even guarantee you the item that's in the shop that may or may not break a game or make you really good against your competitor. Now, the third thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the lack of content for Shinobi Strikers. Now, if you've played Naruto Boruto Shinobi Strikers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, they may throw a sprinkle or two, a big grand extravaganza at you and be like, oh my god, pretty colors, kind of like you're watching an animation like Fate Zero, and be like, oh my god, this is so beautiful, this is the best animation of all time, but really they're just little pixels running across the screen and throwing out pretty colors to distract you of the main thing here, that the animation is terrible, the game is buggy, it needs all these great things, and they still haven't done it. Now, this is a small dev team that we're working with for Shinobi Strikers. They have maximized their profits, and that is why you're going to see them push this game into 2024, but the lack of content is still there. It took about almost a month and a half to go get one jutsu from the jutsu pack that we're gonna get every other month supposedly in between DLCs. Now where the heck is Obito? And there's not even a V-jump scan for Obito. I expect that to happen next week, probably about Tuesday or Wednesday. You're gonna see some great Twitter account post, "Hey, new jump scan for Obito Uchiha, 10 Tails version." Like, it's gonna happen, but again, that's gonna wait, and then we gotta get a whole July where the shop update updates, and sometimes the shop updates don't even have new items. So really, you're just sitting there playing for esoteric scrolls, that items you already have or don't really want, so you're wasting them and don't get anything for it. Please keep this in mind. There's only so many build videos that content creators can make. I know every content creator makes the same exact videos. The best attack build, the best range build, the best defense build, the best healer build, or new class, or new range class, or new this, new that, new updated Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. You have to understand that we're still trying to make a living out here. We're still trying to get some subscribers. We're still trying to get some views. And I know a lot of people are getting upset mostly about a lot of content creators, but every content creator that has ever came through Shinobi Strikers has clickbaited you guys in some way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, your favorite content creator did not have the best build in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. The best content creator you probably have in mind when I say that is not even that good at the game. Now, I'm not even saying, HD, what about you? You were good at the game once. What happened? What's going on? Listen, the game has no content, and new builds are only made because they make slider adjustments on the jutsus. So when I say I have a new build for you, it's going to be because they did a slider on a particular jutsu, and the same for other content creators that are making jutsu builds that are essentially not that great. You shouldn't use them in a competitive game or anything other than to have fun, which the game was made to have fun and not this crazy sweaty content that a lot of people are diving into wanting. But I digress, right? The game is still fun to play in 2023 at the root of its making. The root of its making is a ninja game where you create your own character and make its own destiny. You fight against other created characters and you use jutsu combinations however you see fit, whatever works best. Now, there is a huge problem with content creators and you guys who watch those videos, because that's what you want. You want the best builds. Those are the videos that get the most views, so they're going to keep producing those until you guys stop watching those. Now, there's some great content creators that are very creative and make a bunch of content, but you guys aren't watching those. Mostly you're watching the best builds, the best DLCs, the best attack build, the new attack build, this, that, combinations, and all those great videos, which I'm not going to tell you to stop, essentially, but if you don't want those creators to keep making the same videos and the same titles and the same tags as Joe Schmo down the street, then you're going to have to change up what you want. I cut myself off, and I said, hey, watch what you want, play when you want, have fun. But I think the game is still very fun in 2023, even if there's a lack of content, and there's not much interest in the dev team from Solil Game Studios and Valhalla Game Studios and whatever else Solil bought. You know what I mean?